So, bago ko simulan itong orientation natin this morning, I want to share a short quote now with everyone. The quote says, "Dream so big and make it happen." Saan nanggaling itong quotation na ito? Now, yesterday, while I was preparing this orientation, nakakita ako ng story from Chris Oy. And then, this was what she said about Slater Young. Sabi niya, "You're the only person I know that dreams so big and actually makes it happen." So, this was a very random story kung titingnan ninyo. Pero when I saw this, sabi ko, do guys like Slater Young lang ba yung may kaya ng ganon? To dream big, to have big plans in mind, and then it happens. And that's when I thought to share with you guys today. Baka it's possible as well for you and me to set big goals ahead of us and then let's make it happen. And so, I'd like to welcome all of you this morning to our career orientation entitled Live Brighter Forum. Because this day might be the start for all of us to dream big as well and one day make it happen. Ngayon, what is this Live Brighter Forum orientation that you're attending? Basically, this is our orientation for aspiring advisors who are looking for growth opportunities in our industry. And in the next few minutes, what can you expect to learn? Three things basically. Una, you're going to learn ano nga ba yung work of a financial advisor if I decide to apply. Okay? Pangalawa, and this is maybe where you're quite interested in, ano yung mga benefits that I can get if I decide to apply. And last but not the least, pagka later on, you hear that this opportunity is good for you and you really want to try it out, I'll be sharing as well with all of you what's the best first step or what's the first step to apply as a financial advisor. Okay? Sige. Now, I always ask this pala, no, before we get started. Where are you guys located? Now, why am I asking this sa inyo? I want to let you know that the team that you're about to enter is named Blitz Financials. And the team is placed all over the Philippines. Okay? What does that mean? I'm in Rizal, you're in Quezon City, you're in Valenzuela. Pero did you know, merong taga Visayas, merong taga Mindanao din na nag-work dito? And just to share with you the big picture about Blitz Financials, our desire is to really grow this team nationwide because we believe iba-iba yung needs for every area. Iba ang setup sa NCR, sa Visayas, and sa Mindanao. So we really want to hire professionals from all over the Philippines. Now, as an additional info, our team Blitz Financials is part of Sun Life. Ngayon, for those of you who are familiar with Sun Life, we're an insurance company, the number one here in the Philippines. But there are other insurance companies pa that you can join. So why join this company? Our answer is very simple. If you're going to join the company, why not join the number one and the best? So that you can experience the best benefits as well, best trainings as well, best everything. And so we're proud to say that Sun Life is the top insurance company in the Philippines for 11 straight years now. And this is my personal take. Before I joined this company, I was thinking, gusto ko, pag pumasok ako sa kumpanya, yung established. And I was very surprised when I first came in here to know that as of today, Sun Life has been in the Philippines for 128 years already. 128 years already. So yung tunog ng 100 years na yung company ko, for me, it adds security pagdating sa pagtatrabaho dito. Now, other than that, I'd like to share with you as well the leadership team, our leadership team, the one that it's established Blitz Financials. My name is Jeff. People in this team call me Jeff, and I'm leading Blitz Financials together with our sales manager and my wife, actually, Mary Lou, also another unit manager here. His name is Wilmer Espaliardo. Now, just a quick background about me. I joined Sun Life in 2016. I'm going 2017 rather. So I'm going 6 years already here. I'm originally a CPA, Certified Public Accountant by profession. But I decided to switch careers nung time na yon. And much to my surprise, hindi ko naisip, this will be the career pala that I'll be retiring in. Some of the highlights that I thank God for na na-experience ko here in this work. Last year, I was awarded as the number one advisor, branch-wide. And just recently, I got featured as well in the Philippine Star as an international management awardee. Plus, over the years, what I'm very proud to share and excited to share, dito na ako nakapag-asawa, dito na ako nakapagpamilya, and other than these accolades, I'm very excited because I'm working happily as an expectant father as well. So my wife is 28 weeks already in her pregnancy, and I'm expecting a baby girl in the next few months. Okay? So much about me. the reason kung bakit naman tayo nandito is about you. Now, I want to ask, bakit ka nandito? Okay? So, for sure, you're here because maybe you're really excited to know about this job opportunity, or maybe someone invited you tapos pinilit ka mag-attend ng orientation namin. But, over the years, there are 4 main reasons kung bakit nag-a-apply ang isang working professional or businessman here in our company. So, sige nga, I'd like to know kung saan kayo dito. No? Una, can you please type in number 1 sa chat box ulit if you're here because you're looking for personal or career growth. You're working right now already, you have a business, but you're looking for something new to do, something fresh. Because you feel like parang paulit-ulit na lang yung ginagawa ko and I'm not growing as much anymore. And you can type in number 2 for sure here. You're here because you want to earn or for extra income. So if this is your first job, you're looking for a job for you to earn already. If you have a job already, you want to spend your extra time to earn extra income. What else? Who among you here is looking for a job that's purposeful? You can type in number 3 right now. Okay? By purposeful work, meaning you want a job na hindi lang para sa sarili mo. You want to do something that helps or impacts other people as well. And lastly, can you type in number 4? If you're looking for a job na flexible ang time so that you can have work-life balance. Would you believe that just like you, I also had the exact same reasons when I attended this orientation 6 years ago. Exact same reasons, just like you. And the question siguro is, nasan ba ako 6 years ago? Ito na, meron lang akong i-reveal sa inyo ng mabilis na. Okay. So, this picture was taken, I think, around January of 2017. This was after yung orientation ng mga nag-a-apply ng trabaho sa dati kong company. So, that's me with the glasses. Pareho pa rin naman yung itsura ko right now. No? 6 years ago, I was working as a bank employee in our area in Caloocan. Okay? So, naalala ko, after kong graduate, immediately, ang sabi sa akin ng parents ko, humanap ka na ng trabaho. Okay? Mag-apply ka na agad. And I decided to apply here. I got hired. Again, my background is accounting. So, the expected work ng isang accountant is trabaho sa office, handle ng paperwork, nakaharap sa computer. Okay? Ngayon, what happened? During this time that I was working, nakadalawang taon na ako sa bangko. A friend of mine invited me to look for a part-time job. So sabi sa akin, Jeff, bakit hindi mo try mag-apply dito sa company namin? Kasi ang schedule ko during that time was 8:30 to 5:30. Ngayon, I was interested about the idea ng part-time job, practically speaking for extra income. Pero, here's the catch. Sabi niya, yung trabaho is in sales. Okay? So you have to sell something. So, after kong marinig yun, I had several concerns in my mind. And I want to be open with all of you about that. Ano yung mga nasa isip ko? 3 things. Una, wala akong sales experience. So, for the longest time, the only thing that I know to do is humarap sa computer, make reports, and then, yun na, mag-handle ng mga paperwork. That was where I was good at. So, sabi ko, paano ako papasok sa trabaho? Wala naman akong idea paano yan ginagawa. Okay? Other than that, I had this concern as well. And maybe for those of you na merong sales experience, you have this in mind as well. Saan ako kukuha ng clients ko? Okay? Let's say I tried. Would it be easy? Would it be hard? Eh wala naman akong network. Kakagraduate ko lang during that time. Or immediate friends ko lang yung kakilala ko. And last but not the least, I was asking myself, mag-fit in kaya ako sa ganitong klase ng trabaho? Eh, sanay na ako sa office work setup namin. But you know what? During that time, I was thinking of this. But after some time, sabi ko, subukan ko na lang muna. That was the only thing that I said. And fast forward, to cut the long story short, it was a blessing that after just 3 months, I decided to go full-time with this job. It was very surprising, I would say, na na-enjoy ko itong trabahong ito. Plus, all the concerns that I had, it was, hindi ko alam kung tama yung word. Parang na-override sa isip ko. Because as of today, I'm already handling more or less around 250 clients. When in fact, I started from 0. So, what's my point in sharing this story with all of you? The job that you're about to enter is in sales. And maybe, right now, you're hearing this, you have a lot of concerns in your mind, just like me. Kung kakayanin ko ba para sa akin ba yung ganyang klase ng trabaho? But this is what I want to share with all of you. All of us here would have our own version of our comfort zones. So, our comfort zone might be, meron akong experience with another job, that's where I am good at. Dito na lang siguro ako magstay. Or maybe some of you here, kakagraduate ko pa lang. Wala pa akong job experience before. So, paano yun? Makakahanap ba ako ng client? But, I hope this story that I shared with all of you encourages you to try to go outside. Because you will be surprised. If you're just going to say, subukan ko din kaya, o kaya, let me give this a try, you will see that a lot of opportunities out there are waiting for you. And that's where the magic happens, outside of our comfort zones. But this is the challenge that I want to pose with everyone. For us to go outside this comfort zone that I'm talking about, one word that needs to be present is the word willingness. And so, before I move forward to the next part of this orientation, I want you to try to ask yourself, right now that I heard that this job that I'm about to enter is in sales, doing business, will I be willing enough ba to study kung ano man yung ituturo moving forward? Plus, will I be willing enough ba to go in the field to grow my experience so that maybe magkaroon ako ng chance to win big dito sa trabahong ito moving forward? Okay? So, this is the overview of the job that you're about to enter in Blitz Financials and in Sun Life. Now, let's talk about income. Ito na. To give you a little background, when I started working dun sa pinagtatrabahuhan ko before, 14,000 yung salary ko. And this is gross, meaning wala pang bawas ng taxes, wala pang bawas ng mga SS PhilHealth na mandatory contributions. Ngayon, eto no, dahil yun nasa isip ko nga when I graduated, I just have to work and then get promoted. Sabi ko, siguro, if I work long enough in my job, lalaki din yung kita ko. Kasi magkakaroon naman ako ng salary increase, tapos pwede naman akong ma-promote, kaya tataas yung sahod ko. And being the accountant that I was, sabi ko, computin ko kaya, what if kada taon, magstay lang ako dito, galingan ko, bigyan ako ng 10% salary increase. Eto na, pakita ko sa inyo yung computation that I had. Assuming that I stayed in my previous company at 14,000 and they're going to add to my salary every year for the next 20 years, lumalabas na aabot ng 94,185 pesos per month na ang magiging sahod ko dun sa company namin. And I was thinking, not bad, kasi almost 6 digits na yung salary ko. And for me, that idea na 6-digit salary sounds exciting. But I want to show you something that changed my mind entirely when I started working in sales and in this company. So this is a picture or a snippet of one of the cut-offs or payrolls that I got recently. And if you're going to look in the lower right corner, this is what I actually got. It's a 7-digit paycheck. It's only by God's grace that this came out, in this work. And siguro more than this number that I'm sharing with you, what I want to highlight more is how did this impact my life? Since I have a family right now and I have a lot of things in mind that I want to provide for my family. Yung ganyang klase ng income actually translated to us being able to buy things that we want and need in life. And so the pictures that you see on your screens right now, the income that we get to earn allowed us to buy our own car, our own house, our own property, me and my wife. And these are some of the things that I'm prioritizing right now. I'm 29 years old right now, by the way. And I want this kasi I feel like pagka meron nito, somehow I'm established. Basic needs, kumbaga. Plus, I'm also happy because that kind of income not just limited us to buy what we want, pero yung picture do sa kanan, yung baba, that's actually a house that we were able to buy for our parents naman. So, just to share, yung father ng wife ko was a jeepney driver before, and then yung mother naman namin ay nagtatrabaho sa ibang bansa as a domestic helper. Ngayon, we were able to buy them their own house. Pinatatayo, and just recently na-check namin, tapos nang ipagawa yun. Dalawa yung bahay na napagawa, one in Tarlac, that's their province, and then one here, dito sa Rizal. Diyan sa same subdivision na nagpagawa kami ng bahay. And so, For you who are asking, how do we earn? What do we get here when we work? This is what I want to share with all of you. When you get a chance to do sales and business, it definitely is a blessing. And I want to bring up yung usual na idea na, when you do sales, parang nakakatakot kasi hindi fixed yung income. Pagka nagnegosyo ka, parang hindi fixed yung income. That's true. Kasi the way you're going to earn here is on a per client basis. But I want to ask you, are you aware of revenue generating activities in every business? Okay. Now, for those of you who are new to this, basically, ang idea is lahat ng kumpanya, lahat ng negosyo, merong activity that allows them to earn money. And kung ano yung activity na nakapagpapakita sa isang negosyo, doon nila binabalik uli yung pera. Okay? Sige, I'll give you another example to make it more simple. Let's say all of you here would become business owners. And then sabihin na natin na ang negosyo mo food stall, fruit stall. Okay? Now, meron kang dalawang tauhan. Yung unang tauhan mo, yung mga paninda mo dyan, ilalagay niya sa kariton, iaalok niya sa lahat ng tao sa paligid mo, tutulungan ka niya magbenta para mapaubos yan. Na meron ka pangalawang empleyado, ang trabaho naman niya is lahat ng nabebenta, i-record niya, ililista niya, isusulat niya para alam mo kung ilan nabenta, ilan yung natitira. My question is this, sino dyan sa dalawang empleyado ang bibigyan mo ng mas malaking sahod? Sige nga, can you type in number 1 sa chat box kung mas malaki yung ibibigay mong salary tsaka bonus dun sa tutulungan ka magbenta? Type in number 2 kung yung nagre-record at nagsusulat yung bibigyan mo ng malaking sahod. Sige nga, type in number 1 or number 2 sa chat box. Yung magbebenta or yung magre-record. Yan. So, I saw si Christian type in number 1. I saw si Sarah type in number 1 as well. How about the others? 1 or 2? Okay? Obviously, our answer is number 1. And what's my point here? For those of you who are working already, I want you to try to ask yourself, in this company na pinagtatrabahuhan ko, nagtatrabaho ba ako sa side na revenue generating for the business? Or nagtatrabaho ako sa side na more on administrative or clerical yung work? And I'm not saying that it's bad for you to do admin work. Because when I started working, that was my job. But this is the reality. You will get to earn more in any company if you're going to have a chance to work sa revenue generating side. And that's the proposal that I'm giving you right now. What we're trying to give you is a chance to work dun sa side that would help a company earn income. And if you would do so, the company will give you a big share of their income as well. That's the natural course of business. And so, going back to the question, when I work here, how do I earn? Now, the simple answer is you earn commissions for every client that you put in. Pero I'd like to use the word profit sharing more. Kasi dun nga sa fruit stand na example, kung yung naglalako ng kariton, tinulungan kang kumita, hindi ba pagka binayaran mo siya, parang binibigyan mo lang din naman siya ng share ng kita mo. Kaya malaki yung binibigay mo. That's what you can do for this company as well. And if in your mind, the question is, sige, I'm interested with that, pero how can I do it? How can I do that job? I don't have experience. This is what I want to tell you. There are different skill sets that you can develop here. That's why it's very exciting. It's not just about talking to clients, pero the way you think, the way you speak, the way you present yourself. Starting from zero, our company provides all the trainings from scratch. And I'm a testament, I would say, that from no experience to where I am right now, it's a product of all the trainings that have been provided by our company. So, mula dun sa what to say to clients, where to look for clients, how to talk to the clients, step by step yan, itinuturo dito. So you don't have to worry as to whether or not you can do well here. The only question that's left is, again, would you be willing to be trained? Yun lang. Would you be willing to go out there and try out this new experience? Because if the answer is yes, definitely your income here will be definitely big. Now, on top of that, another benefit is this. Any one of you, have you heard of 24th month pay? Okay. 24th month pay, ano yan? Di ba we usually hear 13th month, mandatory. 14th month, o baka 15th, 16th month. But here in Sun Life and in Blitz Financials, there's such a thing as 24th month pay. Ano to? Every month, on top of your regular payroll, If you perform well, the company will give you an additional monthly performance-based bonus. How much? Up to a maximum of 70% ng monthly income mo dito, ibibigay pa on top. So, for example, we have an advisor that recently applied. Ang background naman niya is online seller siya plus full-time mom. She worked well, and then her first salary was around 100,000. Ngayon, here in Sun Life, on top of the 100,000, since she did well, na-hit yung metrics, would you believe me na nadagdagan ng additional 70% yung payroll niya? So instead na 100,000 yung naging salary niya for August or July, kasi last month siya nag-start, naging 170,000. And that happens every single month. This August, magkakaroon uli siya ng additional bonus. On September, meron ulit. On October, guys, I haven't heard of any company that gives bonuses monthly. I heard of mid-year bonus. I heard of Christmas bonus. Pero monthly bonus, I just experienced it here. And it's possible for all of you as well. Okay? But, wait, there's more. Okay? Question, sino sa inyo dito mahilig mag-travel? Okay. Sige nga, who among you here are excited to travel? Kung meron, I want to share with you that the company gives free travel incentives as well for all its advisors who perform well. So, the pictures here, these are some of the countries, and it's out of the country most of the time, na pwedeng pagpadalhan sa atin. Now, they don't just make you go there for 2 days, 3 days. They make you go there for at least 1 week. And when you fly overseas, it's not for work. They allow you to travel for rest and leisure. That's the kind of work that we're promoting here. There are work pala na hindi lang work, trabaho ng tuloy-tuloy. I think mahalaga din, especially in doing business, na may mga times that you rest and recharge. Because it frees up your mind, nakaka-energize and nakaka-excite ulit bumalik sa pagtatrabaho. And just recently, my personal experience of this was itong picture na ito. 2 months ago, pinadala kami sa Canada. And it was my first time na lumabas outside of Asia. No? And it was, surreal to say the least. Because the picture that you're seeing right now, yung Niagara Falls, one of the most famous tourist attraction in Canada. We were sent there. They paid for everything. Hotel, yung trip, yung food. All you have to do is to make yourself available, mag-enjoy ka. And I would say this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And when I got there, and when I got home, sabi ko, let me share this with more people. I know how it feels to just work in the office. And believe me, masaya pagka nakakalabas ka ng office. Tapos all expense paid pa. The company gives that as well as a free incentive. Ano pa? Recognition in this company, siksik, liglig, at umaapaw. And I say this because generally, we're in a company, we're expected to work dahil bayad tayo, di ba? But what about the recognition of the work? What I love about this company is every small thing that you do is given due recognition. And they don't just recognize it ng simple, they recognize it and they show everyone how much you've contributed to the company. So the picture on your left, that's us being awarded in Marriott Hotel. I think this was early this year, March. Tapos yung picture on the right, kala mo may show, no? Pina-flash pa sa LED screen tapos may kumakanta. Pero that's the kind of company that you're about to go into. And I think you guys deserve it. If you work hard, you should be given this as well. And lastly, maliban sa ganyang klase ng recognition, what I want to emphasize is working without personal or career growth is nothing. Kasi para saan ba at nagtatrabaho tayo? Hindi ba para umangat din sa career ladder sooner or later? We don't want to stay stagnant. And here in this company, as early as now, I want to show you. From today, up until the highest position in the company, you can climb the career ladder in as fast as 7 years. Okay? So, my question is this. What age are you in right now? Okay? Ilang taon ka na? You don't have to type in sa chat box, baka magkaalaman tayo. Pero, if you're applying right now, let's say you're around 25 years old. 7 years from now, that's 32 years old. You would have become a branch manager or yung highest position in this company. And what does a branch manager or how does it look like? When you're a branch manager, it means you're leading people already. You're talking to leaders already. You're managing management meetings already. And ang gusto ko i-highlight, you don't have to be so old to be on top of a company. Because right now, it's not about age anymore. It's about the work that you put in. It's about your desire to study, learn. What if, as young as you are right now, you're willing to do that? Bakit kailangan maipit ka when it comes to promotions? This is another opportunity that awaits you as well. All right? Now, having said all of this, we're almost done now with our orientation. After everything that we have experienced, this is what I want to reveal. Yes, I joined this company for earnings and income. But today, I joined for the commission, but I stayed for the mission. And ano ba yung pinanghahawakan ko? Bakit nandito ka pa rin, Jeff? Anong reason? It's this picture. Okay? This picture is the picture of my wife, and yung nakahiga sa hospital bed is my sister-in-law. So what happened? A couple of years ago, my sister-in-law got diagnosed with lupus. Ngayon, if you're not familiar with this illness, ito yung sakit ni Selena Gomez, wherein yung kidney mo hindi na gumagana. Hindi ka na makakapaglabas ng liquid, so kailangan mo nang mag-undergo ng special process para umikot yung tubig. Now, what happened? Because of her complication, nagkaroon ng problem that made her stay sa hospital for 90 days. And long story short, within those 90 days, the family of my wife was billed 2 million pesos sa hospital. 2 million pesos. And just try to imagine getting to spend 2 million pesos out of nowhere. I can only imagine how devastating this is financially for them. And it was only a blessing from the Lord that they were able to get through this. But this was the question na tumatak sa isip namin. Ba't ganon? Bakit walang lumapit sa atin for medical support o yung mga benefits? Bakit wala tayo ng mga insurances and, basic benefits? And that small idea in our mind, me and my wife, kasi I'm working with her here, made us realize na if it did not come to us, those kinds of benefits, maybe we can pass it on to other people by working in this industry. And so, this is another picture that I want to share with all of you. When I started working here, the biggest challenge that I had in mind is, paano ko i-offer yung insurance to my friends? Baka allergic sila, baka alam mo yun, hindi nila ako i-accept. But having that experience with my sister-in-law, sabi ko, never mind. Let me just try for some of my friends. The picture on your left was one of the meetings that I had with a friend noong 2018. So, itago natin sa pangalang Marie, itong kaibigan ko na ito, that I talked to offer our services. Now, obviously, you would expect this. Sasabihin niya, ayoko. Hindi ko kailangan. O kaya, meron na akong plan. But again, sabi ko sa kanya, friend, sige, try mo na. Kung hindi para sa'yo, sino sa palagay mo yung pag nagkasakit sa family ninyo, ikaw din mapapagastos? Sabi niya si tatay, father niya. Sabi ko, give him the benefits para di ka na mag-alala. So what happened? Siguro dahil friend niya ako, kumuha na siya ng plan. Fast forward, 2022, early last year, I received a message from Marie. Sabi niya, Jeff, si Papa, nagkaroon ng heart complication. Kailangan operahan. Meron bang pwedeng makuhang benefit dyan sa company ninyo? And during that time, a lot of things was happening through my mind. Pero I kept my calm, processed her paperwork, and the picture on the right was me, kinover ko lang yung cheque, delivering a check as a benefit, almost 500,000 sa family nila para makatulong doon sa pagpapa-opera ng papa niya. And what's my point in sharing this story with all of you? The job that you're about to enter is not a simple job doing sales, selling something. You're about to enter a job that can possibly create an impact sa lives ng mga taong makakausap ninyo. Here in our country, the sad reality is this. If someone gets sick, it's going to be very, very expensive. Yes, we have mandatory contributions, but based on statistics, health cards or HMOs, is it really enough? PhilHealth contributions. If it's going to be an expensive operation, is it really enough? And so, I want you to know, that you can try to imagine a work that does not only allow you to earn good, pero what if you can create impact as well nga, sa buhay ng mga nakakausap mo? And right now, it might sound cheesy. Parang, okay, sige. Pero for me, talking to people with different experiences or different family setups every day, iba yung pakiramdam once you get here. So, the question now is this. Meron pa bang pwede maging client? Baka naman sa dami ng advisors in the Philippines right now, wala na akong pwedeng makausap. This is an actual stat that we saw recently. Did you know that only 18% of Filipinos right now, out of 100 million, have a proper form of insurance? That only means that there are a lot of people out there waiting for someone to talk to them, waiting for someone to give them an idea of these kinds of benefits. And we hope that one day that person can be you. Kasi ang paniwala ko, there are only a certain group of people that I can reach. Ibig sabihin, yung kakilala ni Sarah, I can never know them. They're your immediate circle talaga. Yung kakilala ni Christian, ikaw lang makakakilala niya. And you're the only person that can help them moving forward as well. So I hope you take a chance to do this very, very noble job. Not just for yourself, but also to help the people around you. And last but not the least, I have a parting question. Okay? Para kanino ka bumabangon? Okay? Ano na naman to? Bakit may Nescafe dyan sa screen? I told you earlier in this orientation that I'm an expecting father. Correct? And I was thinking, ano bang gusto ko mangyari pagka may lumabas na akong anak? So in my mind, I was imagining, I want to play with my kid. I want to see my kid grow. I want to spend more time with my family. Now, if some of you here are single, what do you want to do? Para kanino or para saan? Sige, ka bumabangon right now. For sure, you have personal plans or goals in your mind. Want to spend time with your parents? You want to travel? You want to set up your business? But here's the sad reality. Most of the work that's offered to us right now, it limits us. Because a specific task ka, you have to work 8 hours, 10 hours, and then you have to dedicate your time to that. But this is what I want to share with everyone. Have you come to realize that our time is limited lang? Okay? Yes, we have to work for us to earn, pero do we have to just work and work until such time na ma-realize natin na ubos na yung oras natin for the things that we really want to do in life? And so, I have two realizations that I want to share with the two of you. What if you can find a job that yes can make you earn, but also allows you to be available? Meaning yung working setup mo is flexible. Another thing is this. What if you're in a job that can make you earn big so that sooner or later you can retire earlier? Not just work forever. Is that possible? My answer is yes. If you're working in a company na nandun ka nga sa revenue generating activity side, these things are possible for you. And more than the income here, siguro I want to show you this last picture no, that I came to appreciate. Pwede palang magtrabaho na yung oras mo flexible. Hindi lang tali yung oras mo sa job. Pwede rin ma-free up yung oras mo for people or things that matter. So the picture on your left, because yung working setup here is flexible. There are days that I would work. And then there are days that I don't have to file for leaves. And then kung ano yung gusto kong lakad na gawin, I can just do it. Yung picture nga on your left, this was me and my wife attending a couples retreat. This was in Baguio Country Club, I think, last year, October. This was for 4 days and 3 nights there. Wala akong kailangan pagpaalaman because my work is output-based, flexible. The picture on your right naman, this was an overnight stay that I spent with my family. My mother just turned 60. And yeah, I can do it anytime. And right now, siguro, no, as I close this orientation, I want you to try to imagine. Have you taken a look at your parents right now? Hindi nyo ba napapansin na yung dating nanay natin na sobrang lakas mag-ikot-ikot, maglinis, or yung father natin that's sobrang tikas magtrabaho and drive, unti-unti nang tumatanda. And unti-unti nang bumabagal yung movements, humihina. When would be the best time for us to give the best to them? Yung time where they cannot walk anymore? Yung time na they cannot move anymore? Guys, if there's a best time to give the best to the people around us, our family or loved ones, the time is now. And so my encouragement is this. Give yourself a chance to be in a company that gives you freedom of time as well. Kasi yes, we can earn dahil bata pa tayo, pero time we can never take back. And so to end, I want to ask all of you, why are you here? Is it because of one of these 4 reasons in your screen right now? And if your answer is yes, I hope that this job opportunity that we're offering you can be the answer to any one of these 4 for you. And as I close, I want to remind you again of this. Hindi lang si Slater Young ang pwedeng mangarap ng malaki. It's available for all of us as well. So dream so big and let's make it happen together here in this company. So going back to you guys here, no? If you think this job opportunity is exciting or can be for you as well, the final question is this. How can I apply? Paano ako pwedeng mag-start dyan sa All you have to do is to message the person who invited you to attend this orientation. Tell that person, ma'am, sir, can I ask more details? Paano magpa-schedule doon sa licensing exam? And then, bibigyan ka na nila ng details on how. For now, that ends our orientation this morning.